Hey, this is Andrew bringing you a Keyforge deck opening. This is going to be one of my two named decks. I went ahead and got three, but one of them went to my daughter. So I'm not going to open that here, but um, I have two that I'll open. One of them has my nick, my screen name, AV8R, and one of them has my real name, Andrew. So I'll open both, but in two separate videos. So this is going to be AV8R Lexical Scout of Katecle Fief. And it is Unfathomable, Sanctum, and Brobnar. And yeah, the mats, they look beautiful. It is really cool that you can see the deck art on them. I'm excited. And I haven't seen what's in this deck yet, so could be really good, could be really bad. I have no idea. So, all right. Um, so first off, there's that deck list. So there's the back of the Archon card. Let me actually move this down a little lower. Um, there we go. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and definitely the same picture. Um, and let's see, the token here is the token. Nope, it's going to be here. Nope, where's the token? Ah, here. Okay, so there's the token, Grumpus. Um, I actually like Grumpus. I think it's not one of the top tier tokens, but I really like it. It's a 2-power beast with splash attack 1. And you can do really cool stuff with that in Brobnar. So I like that. I'm very happy to have Grumpus as my token creature here. So let's see what else we get. I guess we'll start with Brobnar. Wow. So I have opened enough of these now to have some idea what I'm going to get, and they are kind of doing their classic uh, house things. So in Brobnar, I'm hoping for a lot of board presence and control. Maybe some Amber generation in Unfathomable, good player disruption and control. And in Sanctum, some Amber control and board presence too. So interesting to see. I think there's some Unfathomable cards that could pair poorly with Brobnar and Sanctum, and some that could pair really well and help with that board control dynamic. So, all right, I think we'll start with Brobnar. Iron Obelisk, I like that. So this is a rare. It's been around since Coda. It's an artifact and location, and it says your opponent's keys cost +1 for each friendly damaged Brobnar creature. That's nice having a token in Brobnar, because every one of these that has even a little damage is boosting cost. That's really cool. Brawl In. It's an action that says play, make 2 token creatures, enrage them. That's cool. A little interesting. They have to be useful. They need to stick around until the next time I want to call Brobnar, because they don't come in ready. But I still like it. I still think it's good. And maybe we'll have like a Gedhammer or something like that to ready stuff. Ooh, we've got an Earthshaker, 7-power giant with play. Destroy each creature with power 3 or lower. Obviously, that would kill all our tokens, but probably we use it as a board clear if we're behind. Unguarded Camp, also Earthshaker and Unguarded Camp, both classic, very classic cards. So Unguarded Camp is an action with an amber that says play for each creature you control in excess of your opponent. A friendly creature captures 1. Each creature cannot capture more than 1 this way. So, in other words, if my opponent has 6 creatures and I have 9, I'm going to capture 3, and they all have to go on 3 different creatures. Ooh, cool. We got a Brick Nastee. It's a 5-power giant Brocken. This says after another friendly Brobnar creature fights, gain 1 amber. It's a permanent, semi-permanent war song. I love it. Got another Brick Nastee. That is excellent. Excellent. Okay. Ooh, wow, 3 Brick Nastees. That's super cool. And it's common, so yeah, that's not too shocking. But that's awesome. And then we have Krog the Clumsy, a 7-power giant with splash attack 2. Yes, please. That's amazing. That's great. And see, this is solid Amber generation in Brobnar. So Very nice. Fresh Marks, it's an action with an amber. When you play it, you destroy a friendly creature. If you do, exalt 3 enemy creatures. Um, yeah, I mean, 4 amber gain total in exchange for destroying 1 creature. That's pretty great. Press Gang is an action. When you play it, you make a token creature. If an enemy creature was destroyed this turn, which on a Brobnar turn probably it will be, then you archive Press Gang. That's pretty nice. Every house has some action like this that makes a token creature and has the possibility to archive itself. This is Brobnar's. Then we have Ragnarok Prep. It's an action. When you play it, you make a token creature. Then, if you control more creatures than your opponent loses 2. That's our first real. Oh no, we have Unguarded Camp and Iron Obelisk. What am I saying? I was going to say that's our first Amber control card here, but it's really not. I like this because it actually has a chance to make the opponent lose 2. I think that's pretty good. And then Shock Herder is a 3-power goblin with deploy, and when you play it, you ready and fight with a neighboring creature. That's going to be really nice with those Brick Nasties. I think having token creatures is really nice with the Brick Nasties too, because hopefully we're making tokens from our other houses, so then we have ready tokens and can just drop some Brick Nasties on the board and then fight with the tokens. I think that'd be pretty great. Okay, we should be on to Sanctum next. Alms Master is a 4-power human knight with 1 armor, deploy, and taunt. And when you play Alms Master, each of her neighbors captures 1 amber. Yeah, a little bit of amber control there. Katarina the Summoner, 4-power human with play and after reap, capture 1 amber. And when she's destroyed, you make a token creature for each amber on her. So that's a pretty cool effect, and it's nice. I like the destroyed make token creature effects because it means, okay, you do a board wipe, but then I'm going to have a bunch of token creatures there. They won't be ready, but that's okay. And then Battlefield Evangelist is a 3-power human knight with 2 armor, and after fight, make a token creature. That is solid, very good. Second one of those, that's great. Then we have Grand Melee, an action that says play, destroy each creature that does not share a house with at least one of its neighbors. Yeah, that is a very nice board control effect. That'll be so interesting with tokens because uh, it's easier to like create an interspersed board, and of course dangerous depending on whether your opponent has, say, a Grand Melee or like a whatever the Star Alliance card is. That's the opposite of this. Another Grand Melee. And then Nightapult, this is a fun one. It's an artifact, it's a weapon, and it has action. The next time a friendly creature enters play this turn, you may have it enter anywhere in your battle line ready. That is pretty cool. Get the Battlefield Evangelists in already ready, for example, or the Katarina. That's pretty great. Membership Drive is an action. When you play it, you make a token creature, and then you gain an amber for each friendly token creature. That's nice amber generation. Outflank, action with an amber. Each Sanctum Flank creature captures 2 from its opponent. That's some potentially great board control. Pandulf the Provoker is a 4-power human knight with 2 armor, taunt, and when you play it, you enrage an enemy creature. Couple of taunts. That's very nice. I like that. Ooh, another Pandulf. That's great. And then request donations is an action. I don't think I've seen this before. Play make a token creature. It captures 2 amber. That's nice. That's pretty good. All right. So 4, 4, 4. Yeah. So we got, that's the end of the Sanctum. Interesting. Like, let's see our pip count. 1, 2, 3. So a low pip count so far. Sometimes I think they think of a token as being worth a pip, and I think time will kind of tell. Um, there's a decent amount of token generation here, and I like the amber control. All right, what do we get in Unfathomable? Start with Offering to Kilagog. It is an artifact. It's a power. It has 2 Omni abilities. One of them says destroy a friendly creature. If you do, choose a creature in your discard pile, place it face down under Offering to Kilagog. And the other one says make each card under Offering to Kilagog a token creature as if the card was on top of your deck. So um, so yeah, it's really interesting. Wow, and you could see like storing up over the course of several turns to be able to do like a really insane membership drive, for example. I mean, that would be a pretty cool combo. Have like 6 under here, put them out, and then membership drive. Um, all right, Weak Link is an upgrade with an Amber. It's a rare, and it gives the creature, while this creature is exhausted, your keys cost +6. This creature gains that text. So you want to put this on your opponent's creatures and then keep that creature exhausted, I think. That's a really interesting one. Ooh, we got a Cop, 2-power Aquan that says your opponent cannot play more than one card of each type each turn. Types are action, artifact, creature, upgrade. That's a really strong control, and we have some nice taunt to put it behind, so that actually could be quite strong potentially. Stir Crazy is an action with an Amber. Play each friendly creature captures 1 from its opponent. That also could be really strong with the Offering to Killigog. Sudden Amber control. Ooh, Timothy the Damned is a 4-power Aquan. While you control a token creature, your opponent cannot forge keys, and it has play make a token creature. It's a really strong effect saying, hey, no keys. Befuddle, also really nice. Action with an Amber. Choose a house on your opponent's identity card. During their next turn, they cannot play cards of other houses. So you're effectively saying, hey, you can go into this house and you can play cards, or you can go into another house if you want, but you won't be able to play cards, which is a really strong effect. Kamehameha, super good with some of these things that want to destroy our own creatures. It's a 4-power Aquan with destroyed, make 2 token creatures. So, for example, you could put that under the Offering to Killigog, and you get 2 tokens now and another one later. You could, I think there was some other stuff we could kill with. Um, maybe in Brobnar, or maybe I'm forget. Oh yeah, Fresh Marks. Yeah, so there's some good ways to use that. Yeah, and I really like the Camelini. Okay, Skullback Crab, 1-power poison and action steal 1. That's kind of a funny one. Got 2 of those. So yeah, if these stay on the board, that could be pretty strong. Got 3 Skullback Crabs. Wow, that's 2 triples. That's fun. Um, it's just so tiny, that's the problem with it. But it can be quite good. And then we have a Toxicuda Venom. It's an upgrade with an Amber that gives a creature poison. That's pretty cool. So anything it damages during a fight will die. Maybe you put it on one of your creatures with Taunt. We don't have anything with Skirmish, I don't think. So that's kind of interesting. Um, It would not work with splash attack because it doesn't give splash attack poison because poison only applies to damage dealt by the creature's power. Oh, and then we have another Toxicuda Venom. That's kind of cool. So 3, 4, 5 pips in Unfathomable, bring our total up to 8. A lot of token generation and some interesting creatures. So I'll be very interested to see how this one plays out. That was AV8R Lexical Scout of Katecle Fief, or Katecle Fief, maybe. Yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm definitely going to double sleeve it before I play with it to keep it in good shape. Um, and I have a lot of other decks that I'll be able to open and play blind with, but I figure these named ones and certainly the I Saved Keyforge deck I plan to open or I plan to double sleeve before I play them because they're so special. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and that you'll get out there and forge some keys.